that you gang. It's gon' hurt my nigga. R.I.P. Dr. Say. I think they murked my nigga. I view stars like astrologers. Yeah. We hit the club and demolish it. Yeah. That jury shine like Apollo. Okay. I'm plugged in like a fire stick. We screaming R.I.P. Malcolm.
Peace, family. This video right here is about how the Bible is owned by one of the world's largest, not the country, the world's largest porn producing companies in the planet. Okay? And so with that being said, the Bible is owned by Zondervan. Okay? Zondervan is a Dutch company. Okay? It's owned by Ralph Murdoch. Ralph Murdoch is one of the world's largest porn distributors in the world. You can go look this shit up. Now, it's funny, okay? Because y'all talk all of this shit about Sodom and Gomorrah and blah, 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 blah. But it just so happens to be that one of the largest porn distributors in the world, not the country, the world, owns the exclusive publishing rights of the Bible. Let's talk about this. Now, let's talk about this because we want to ask ourselves, if Jesus and God wrote the Bible, how the fuck did humans get copyrights and publish it? I've said this 1,000 times and want to say it again. Did God come down here and fill out a copyright application and a fucking publishing rights application and a trademark application for a book that he wrote? So did humans got enough authority to make God fill out an application? And then if that's the case, how the fuck did a porn company end up with the publishing rights of God? Huh? How did that happen? And so this just further goes to show you that the Bible is man-made, okay? Not only is it man-made, on one hand, if you're a Christian or a Hebrew or you believe in the Bible from whatever aspect you want to believe in it, on one hand, according to everything that happened in Sodom and Gomorrah and homosexuality is evil and all this stuff and pornography is the devil, okay? All of this shit that's the devil is owned by the industries that promote everything you claim is the devil. So you go to church and you tell people pornography is the devil, homosexuality is the devil, da 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 da. But the motherfucker who gave you the book for you to even use in your church is one of the largest distributors of everything that you claim is the devil. So I find it so ridiculous and so crazy and so ludicrous that one of the world's largest porn distributors in the world, okay, Robert Murdoch, okay, owns exclusive publishing rights to the Bible through his company Zondervan, okay? And so, not only is this a big blow to God, okay? This even shows you why they will come out with a Queen James version of the Bible. If you don't know what the Queen James version of the Bible, I spoke on this as well already too, okay, in plenty of presentations. The Queen James version of the Bible is the homosexual version of the King James Bible. So yes, they made a Bible specifically for homosexuals. So now we got to ask ourselves, who authorized the production of the Queen James Bible? Okay? Who authorized the production of the Queen James? Did God say, okay, you know what? I might have said homosexuality is wrong over here, even though I got pedophilia and homosexuality going on over here undercover, because I've shown the homosexual and pedophile verses in the Bible. I just did a whole live stream on it. But let's just say for those of you who don't believe that's in the Bible, okay, did God say, once again, did God say, oh, homosexuality is wrong over here, but then I'm gonna ordain another magical nigga to write a homosexual version of my word? And so now we have to question every motherfucking book that was ever printed by man that was allegedly to be in the word of God. And so when you follow the printings of these books, okay, it's funny how the Bible was never coming from any language except for European. So this is not a shot at European. Once again, y'all know you're not getting racist on this video. But I do want to say this. Latin is a European language, okay? Spanish comes from Italy. Don't get it twisted. Latin is a European language. Old English is a European language. New English is a European language. English comes from German, okay? It comes from Anglo-Saxons, okay? When the Anglo-Saxons conquered England, it was first called Anglian, okay? Which was the land of the Anglo-Saxons. Then it became English, okay? And this is where you get the English language from. And the alphabet comes from German rune. And the rune language was used for magic. Okay? So this is why the majority of English translations come through German. Okay? Latin was just adopted by New English, but Old English has German roots. And so the English language comes from German. Don't get it twisted. And so it's funny how all of these Bible translations always lead back to German and Greek. How? And so now why is this important? The Bible could have not come from nobody other than Europeans. And so this goes to prove my point on why today a European, aka one of the world's largest porn distributors in the goddamn country, would own the publishing rights to the Bible. Because it was him and his ancestors who wrote the motherfucker. I'm not upset about that. You might be upset that you finding out God didn't write the book. I'm not upset because I've been knew who wrote the motherfucking book. Okay? And so that being said, we have to understand that we falling for a puppet. God is the puppet and man is the ventriloquist. Okay? And God is the ventriloquist dummy. And you sitting here believing the dummy when really it's a man making the dummy talk. Just like on the Wizard of Oz. You thought it was a Wizard of Oz until you snatched the curtain back and you realized it was a small man back there. Same thing going on with religion. It's a nigga that's using God as an excuse to pass these stupid ass laws, to genocide people, to promote racism. Every single religion in the world promotes racism, including Hinduism. I just did a whole lecture exposing Hinduism. Every religion in the world promotes racism underneath the ordainment of a God. Okay? And then when you find out that the man is creating God in order to ordain his injustices on the people, you want to be hurt. But you should be hurt at yourself for subscribing to something that you never seen. Because I said this before and I say this again. We say women are so gullible, right? And we'd be like, oh girl, you let this nigga put you through everything and you won't go nowhere and this nigga do you dirty. Or we say the same thing to men. This woman out here, she ain't right and this, that, and the third. Some people do put themselves in foolish situations. But I could respect them more than a religious person because at least they put their trust and their belief and their faith in an actual person who has the potential to change. Not only has the potential to change themselves, but they can physically, tangibly touch, see, love, and hug. You putting all of this same potential love, faith, and trust in a motherfucker you never even seen. This motherfucker never even had the nerve to call you back. He ain't ever even had the nerve to say nothing back to you. At least a man or a woman can lie to your ass. At least they can respond. If you ask a man or a woman a question, they can respond, even if it's a lie. At least they can respond. God, bitch ass, don't even got the decency to respond. You can sit here and be set on fire and be like, God, please put me out, I'm on fire. He won't even say no. God don't even have the decency to say, hold on, nigga, it's 20 prayers in front of you, nigga, I'll be back in a second. He don't even have the decency to answer you. So, I would rather put my faith, I got more respect for somebody who put their faith in a human that may be toxic than I got respect for a motherfucker who put themselves in a deity that they never seen. And now, not only did you put your faith in a deity that you never seen, you put your faith in a story that is not only not written by any descendants of this deity, no bloodline can trace this deity, no physical traces of this deity can be found, but you find out that the porn industry actually owns the publishing rights to the book you love to read. So how stupid are you that if you go on Pornhub and you go to church, it's the same motherfuckers? It's the same motherfucker. The same motherfucker that got you on Pornhub is the same motherfucker that got you at church giving money to the offering and to the tithes. And so, what kind of shit is this? What kind of shit is really going on in the world, okay? What kind of shit is going on in the world where one of the biggest... Let this sink in your head before I go, because I'm not even about to spend too much time on this topic. What kind of shit is it when we live in the world where our spiritual system in the book... Okay, because Christianity is one of the largest fucking religions in this world today, okay? What kind of world do we live in where the spiritual book of so many people on this planet can be owned and distributed by a porn company? If that don't tell you that humans have allowed themselves to become some of the most ignorant, unconscious people on the planet Earth today, I don't know what tells you that. And so with that being said, family, if nothing else sinks in your head, let this sink in your head. You're getting fucked. Spiritually, you're getting fucked because the person who gave you that book is making a whole lot of money off fucking people. And with that being said, family, I love y'all. Peace.
We pop them bottles like ceremony. For that rhythm, my cup is a ritual. Yeah, I wake up and go get it, it's ritual.
Yeah.
Keep a queen on my arm, it's habitual. Ritual. Make your soul and your flesh like a ritual.
Yeah.
Think I don't, but I got it in here. Way that wine make them all disappear.
Okay.
Watch them hop on my dick like they finna do.
Yeah.
Keep my name in their mouth, it's habitual.
Yeah.
Like I wines in this bitch, make it magical. Pour that wine in my cup, it's a ritual.